Hey everybody, it's the Deer100. Welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we had a lot of failures against Fantina, the gym leader of Hearthome City. But in this episode, we're actually going to be turning that around. And hopefully things are going to be much more better. Also, real quickly, off screen, I did some leveling up. So let's take a look at some of my Pokemon real quick. We have Shinfaxi, aka Ponyta, who hasn't really changed much. Just a couple more levels. Lapwing here, which is now a new nickname. I went and nicknamed my new Pokemon. Lapwing is actually a type of bird migrating in both Asia to the southern parts of Africa. Only when the winter time comes up. But yeah, Lapwing hasn't really changed much. Just a few more levels. We have Leo right here. Or Luxio, to be exact. As you can tell, Leo is just another way of saying lion, because Luxio almost looks like a derived lion. Weasel finally got himself a new nickname, which is Tails. If you know where I got that from, I'll like your comment. And it also learned a new move called Aqua Jet, which is basically the Warner version of Quick Attack. And finally, Grano leveled up some, and he's even holding a dreaded plate at the moment, which I used against the Battle of Fantina. And it also got a new nickname, Mino Game. The Mino Game is actually part of some kind of a legend that takes place in China. I don't remember exactly for what it was. I'll post something on screen for what it is. But yeah, and B-Dub, who has not changed at all. So that's pretty much it, but there's one last thing, actually two more things I want to do here. We got this person right here. Hiya! Oh, you're a trainer. That means you're using Pokemon boxes. I love meeting your end users. Oh, what's up? Why that astonished look? Oh, right, sorry. There I go running my mouth again. My name's Beb. You know the Pokemon in PC boxes? I'm the systems administrator. I know this out of the blue, but do you want a Pokemon named Eevee? Eevee! It's actually a very good Pokemon to have. Many Pokemon trainers actually use an Eevee in the party. For this scenario, believe it or not, I am actually not going to be using that. Why? Because there's actually a certain Pokemon that I actually wanted to use to, well, I actually used it in a playthrough of this from before I started this Let's Play, and I actually used it on my team. Problem was, it has really frail defenses. It's kind of like Pikachu, only normalized. Let's see here. So yeah, we finally got the Eevee, which is pretty good. Nope, I am not going to be giving this one a nickname. And like I said, it is not going to be a member of my team. I just wanted to pick that up at the moment. In my original playthrough, I got myself an Espeon, which can only be evolved when Eevee's happiness reaches maximum. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be using it. It would just take me much longer, but oh well. If I was actually going to use it, I would probably make it into a Flareon, but unfortunately, it has pretty frail special attacks, because it pretty much just got gypped so much from the original game. But anyway, now that that is done, time to head out back here. Barry! Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, Derek. Let's see how much tougher you are, and I've gotten right here and now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You are expected to be ready for a battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. Alright. Yes, this starts off the next rival battle. He's gonna have 4 Pokemon. His first Pokemon, no matter what Pokemon you started off with, is going to be a Staravia. Level 25 with the moves: Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Endeavor, and Double Team. This thing is no walk in the park. Barry is trying to overpower you. Oh yeah? I'll show you something wicked too. Oh dear. What the? You're switching out? Wait, what? Okay. I guess next up is his Weasel, level 23, Water Gun, Quick Attack, Pursuit and Growl. Believe it or not, his Pokemon collections are actually changed depending on what Pokemon you started off with. You started off... Wait a second. Okay, yeah, never mind. I was looking on something real quick to see if anything was different, but it doesn't really matter. But anyway. Do that. Come on. Wow, critical hit. Times 6 damage. Not bad. I can gladly take that. Alright, what's your next Pokemon gonna be? Alright, next up is gonna be his Monferno, his toughest Pokemon in his entire party. Only if you started off with the Turtwig. It's gonna be level 27. It also has a fighting ability as well. Fire fighting type. Flame Wheel, Mach Punch, Furious Webs, and Leer. Mach Punch is just like Quick Attack, only fighting upgraded. Oh, I probably could have put that in better turns, but that's beside the point. Oh, wow! Tails! You rock! Kinda saw that one coming. Well, anyway, this is his last Pokemon. Roselia. Level 23, Grass Poison type. Mega Drain, Poison Sting, Leech Seed, and Stun Spore. Not a very good Rosella, if you ask me. He's basically going to spam Stun Spore, and then he's going to put Leech Seed on you, sapping your energy after every turn. Ish. Real quickly, if you start off with a Chimchar or a Piplup, you will actually have a different Pokemon, which will be a Ponyta, level 23. Ember, Tackle, K-Whip, and Growl. Yeah. Alright. So now he's sending back out his Staravia. We'll go for Leo. Intimidate can be pretty annoying at first, but it tends to get used to. Because we might be seeing lots of those Pokemon like that, and what is it with me having critical hits? It's like this game is gonna go critical. No pun intended. Aha! Survived it! What are you gonna do now, boy? Pointless critical hit right there. Can't be a good episode without any worthless critical hits. Alright, sending back out its Monferno. Time to give Lapwing its chance to shine in the battle. Because remember, this Monferno has a fighting type as well. Real quickly, if you started off with a Chimchar, it would actually be a Primplup, level 27, Pure Water type, Bubble Beam, Peck, Metal Claw, and Growl. Kinda see where I'm going with this, are you? Alright, if you start off with a Piplup, it would actually be a Grotto, level 27. Grizzly, Tackle, Absorb, and Withdrawal. Something like that, yeah. Alright. Very, very nice. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? Are you blind? It goes to show my surefire winning strategy doesn't work. Say, hey there. Remember what I told you before? You're sure all your attacks hit? Like, I didn't already know that already. Anyway, I'm off to Solaceon Town. See you, Derek. I'll be shocked by my growth the next time we meet. Freak. Let me go and heal up really quick, so I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, I am back. Real quickly, this guy right here, he will actually give you another egg. I'm actually not going to worry about that at the moment. I'm probably not going to worry about that at all in this Let's Play. He will give you a Pokemon known as Happiny, which is the pre-evolution of the Pokemon known as Chansey, which you're actually going to be seeing one in this decent area. This guy will give you the Good Rod, which is a fishing rod, which is really useful when it comes to fishing. I'm probably not going to worry about that for the moment. Do you need me to explain how to use that fishing rod? No! Wait, it tells you already? What? Dude, how could you defy the epic no? I should introduce you to Chugga Conroy. Ah, we got a double battle right here. We got Emma, and Lou. Ah! These Pokemon. This is the one I really want to talk to you guys about. These are the only Pokemon that will actually evolve when they know a move known as Mimic. But first off, Mime Jr. right there. Mime Jr. is alright to have. It evolves into Mr. Mime when it learns his Mimic. It's unfortunately not a really good Pokemon, personally. It does have decent special attack, but its defenses are terrible. And Bonsley right there, just another Pokemon which can only be evolved by the moves of Mimic, which will evolve into a Pokemon known as Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is not really that good also. And hey! You can't steal moves from me, only I can steal moves from you. I'm gonna go die in a fire. In fact, it did, or never mind. Alright, I'll switch out Shinfaxi for my final game. And I'll do a little bit of cheap damage to Bonsley right there. And by the way, I love the Bonsley from the 8th movie, I believe it is, which is Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Bonsley was just so dang funny. There's like no words to describe how funny it was. Alright, so do it. What? What do you mean it survived? Oh my god. How could something like that survive a really powerful grass attack like that? Pokemon logic. Shine through. Bonzo, just use Aqua Jet on the thing. It will bring down the thing and get the more experience in the things. My name is Josh Jepson. But I bet you guys didn't do that already. They're crying. Alright, and did not mean to have that happen. Actually, that is a required trainer battle. Real quickly, there's actually something I want to quickly tell you guys. Yesterday they have released a new Pokemon design for Generation 6. It actually looks a close resemblance to the Pokemon known as Mewtwo, the second most powerful Pokemon in the entire franchise, trumped by Arceus. Awesome space goat. But anyway, it really does look like Mewtwo. I don't know why that seems cool. A lot of people seem to think that it's stupid. It's probably because they are, gasp, nostalgic fanboys. And now speaking of the nostalgic fanboys, all you nostalgic fans criticize Gen for so dang much. Lacking in originality, huh? Well, how about this? Which one of these two Pokemon seems awesome to you? Charizard, which is a 5-foot-tall fire-breathing lizard that can fly. Yes, a lizard, not a dragon. Or, let's see what's a good Pokemon. Oh, okay. A time deity that controls every aspect of time. And let me just say this. If you can control every part of time, you're going to freaking win. If you said Charizard, then you are clearly blinded by nostalgia. I mean, Charizard is okay in the original game, but unfortunately, I didn't really grow up with Charizard. I grew up with Blastoise, my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon. Yeah, I said it, sue me. But anyway, now that I'm done talking about that, let's just continue on with this battle. Probably at level 20 is when Mime Jr. and Bonsly should have learned Mimic by now. I think that's how it is. I'm not 100% sure, but oh well. It's not like it's gonna matter that much. And what's this? Ethers. Ethers restore 10 Poke Power of one of your Pokemon. This right here. Remember a few episodes ago we got the odd keystone? This broken crumbling tower made of stone. There seems to be a spot that would be perfect fit for the odd keystone. But use the odd keystone? The stone tower has been restored. Hallowed Tower is written on it. That is actually going to be something that is a little bit of a kind of pointless to know. But there's a Pokemon that you can only get when you go underground and befriended about 20 friends, I believe it is. The Pokemon that you would get is a Pokemon known as Spiritomb. Spiritomb is actually a Pokemon that has absolutely no weaknesses. Nope. Nothing. Heh, you flinched. Oops. Okay, thank God it doesn't have Flash Fire. Otherwise, that would be really, really bad. Let's see here. Since it used a fire move on mine, it made me even more powerful. Let's see here. Very nice. Well, anyway, and this tower right here. We're actually not going to worry about that for a little bit. There's actually a little bit something in there that is actually going to be required to get, but only with a certain move, which is an HM move. And oh god, who are you? Barry! Hey Derek, I got something cool I'll show you as a special favor. Huh? What's this all about? I got some seals, but I forgot to put them on. Oh right, it's because I was in the ruins. The ruins here are cool. You have to check it out. I even found a hidden machine. It was defogged. Anyway, I'll battle you another time. See ya. Speaking of the ruins, that is actually something that we're going to be taking care of right now. Going beyond this way, you have a cave right here. And, well, 2 caves right here. And we can't go up there quite yet, but we can a little bit later. Welcome to the Solaceon ruins here. If we read this, check it out. It says unknown language. It says top right, lower left, top right, top left, and lower left. Yeah. Unknown language. So we're gonna want to go this way. This way. And run into a wild Pokemon. This right here is unknown. Unknown is actually one of the few balanced Pokemons there is. This one is unfortunately not a very good Pokemon to have. Its moves, its stats are terrible, only knowing one move, which is this move, Hidden Power. I do not recommend this Pokemon at all. Just take my advice, please. Now, believe it or not, when I first played Gold and Silver for the first time, I actually encountered a shiny unknown, but it actually had the very first letter I found was actually the first letter of my middle name, which is awesome. No, that's not my middle name. That'll be awesome now. As you can see, we went through the wrong path, and I'll have like a stone right there. And I did it again. And right there, we get a Thunderstone. The Thunderstone is an evolution item that can actually evolve Pokemon. If you guys knew that already, which is awesome. But if you didn't, then I feel absolutely sorry for you. And something tells me I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Well, let me see here first. Well, right here we get a Water Stone, which is basically the same thing as Thunderstone, but water version. Wait a minute. Yay, I went backwards! Okay. This way? I think I went this way already. Yay, I'm lost! Okay. Let me go down here, I think? What's this? Nothing? Something right here? There we go! We have a mind plate, which is kind of like the dreaded plate, but boosts the power of psychics. There's a text engraved on the back of the obtained plate. The power of defeated giants infuses this plate. Not quite sure what that means. We have an odd incense, which is kind of the same thing as the mind plate, but something else, actually. Hey, check it out! It's an unknown spelled out as a D, which is the first letter of my first name. Yay, I'm special! And just because of that, I'm going to be doing something very unthinkable. I'm going to catch it. Just so I have a nice place in my heart, and I found an unknown that started off with a D. Okay, apparently that unknown didn't want me to say that. Actually, you know what? Screw the unknown. Okay, apparently the unknown didn't want me to say that. We have a nugget right here, which can be sold at for $5,000. And right here we get HMO5, which is defog, which is a really good item. So, now cutting ahead until we head back to the Lost Tower, which is just south of Solaceon Town. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, I am back. Real quickly, I went and dumped my B-Dub for the moment, because it can't learn defog, which is a real shame. And I actually went and got a Zubat for it. Trust me, I stand by this. It actually has some pretty good moves to it. So for the moment, we're going to get rid of Supersonic. Let's see here. Alright. Now, heading inside. Welcome to the Lost Tower. There's actually a few new Pokemon. There's actually a couple new Pokemon that you can find out here. But for the moment, let's put Tails in the front because he's actually pretty weak at the moment. But yeah. There are a few trainers that are actually required for this place. This one's gonna be an exception. But, yeah. Real quickly, Mothim. Mothim is not a very good flying bug type. I'm sure we all know about that one, right? So you guys are probably wondering, what the hell are we doing in the Lost Tower? Excellent question. We're going to be climbing to the top, and that's actually what we're going to be doing for the duration of this episode. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cutting outs in here. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut ahead until I finish up this battle. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, I've actually decided to save this last Pokemon for last. Barboach! Many people consider this one to be one of the very strange water types ever. This thing has only one weakness. It's grass. Because it's a water ground type. Electric can hit rock. It's ground that they can't hit. But yeah, that's actually a Pokemon that many people are having a little bit of problems with. Hey, you're no ghost. What did you think I was, a poltergeist? The oval stone right there is... I don't really know what it's really meant for. But yeah. Ooh, we found a Zubat. In fact, you know what? I actually have some repels. I think it's probably about time for me to use them. I think I have some repels. Do I? Oh goody, I got 2 repels. I'm holding off on my experience share for the moment, because believe it or not, there's actually a Pokemon a little bit later that I'm actually going to be using the experience share on, and it's going to be my last member of the team. Unfortunately, it's going to take us a long, long while. Alright. A guy can look up, thank you. And I can't can't get that item. I have to fight that guy. Dang it! Oh well, I'll take care of that part off screen. And as you can see, it's really foggy up here. Just like from the floor below us. This is where defog comes in handy. There's another time later where you're going to be using defog for the last time. And that's it. So let's just take on these last two and then head upstairs. Because I believe that upstairs, the last floor, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. Oh well. And right there, that's a new Pokemon, Murkrow. I think I've talked about this Pokemon before. I don't remember exactly, but I'll talk about him no matter what. Murkrow is a fairly decent Pokemon, I guess. What I love about some of these Pokemon here is that they finally got a really good, decent evolution. Like Misdreavus right there, which we saw Miss Magus a few times from the last episode. You remember how fun that was, right? And none of that part is done. We don't have to worry about that. And oh, God. Come on. You can fight through this. Never give up. Never surrender. Yes! Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Alright, Lapwing. Level 24. Come on! Now both of my Pokemon are confused. Thanks! Really appreciate that. Oh, come on! Oh, by the way, speaking of confusions, remember when I said in the last episode I challenged Gym Leader so many times that it probably lasted for a little more than an hour? Guess what? It's all thanks to the confusions. Yeah, I'm not getting here. Confusions were the main reason why I kept losing. That's a 50-50 shot. Ugh. So crazy that it's not even funny. But anyway, we're almost done. Don't worry. Alright, we finally made it. Zubat, use your defog one last time. I'm going to be using you again a little bit later. But now, we're going to want to talk to these two right here. Let me make your journey out of this place that's frightening. We get the cleanse tag. The Lost Towers where the spirits of departed Pokemon are put to rest. Those that enjoy long lives, those whose times were short, all of the departed Pokemon shall find solace here. And who are you? Oh, the fog is gone, and with that, all down heart, this is my thanks. Don't be shy, take it. And she gets us the spell tag. At 15, it's hard to tell what she's thinking, but she's a compassionate heart. You know, she's a regular visitor. Alright, that's pretty much it that I'm going to be doing for this episode. Alright, so, next time, we're going to be heading north of Solaceon Town. See you guys then.